The Retiro Park. The Retiro Park, Spanish, Parque del Buen Retiro, literally Good Retreat Park, also known as Buen Retiro Park or simply El Retiro, is one of the largest city parks in Madrid, Spain. The park belonged to the Spanish monarchy until 1868, when it became a public park following the Glorious Revolution. The park is located at the edge of the city center, near both the Puerta de Alcalá and the Museo del Prado, and covers 1.4 square kilometers, 350 acres. It has gardens, monuments, galleries, an artificial lake, and event-hosting venues. In 2021, Buen Retiro Park became part of a combined UNESCO World Heritage Site that also includes Paseo del Prado. History. In 1505, the Jeronimites monastery was moved to a new Isabelline Gothic-style building at the present-day site of the Church of St. Jerome the Royal. The royal family had a retreat built as part of the new church. King Philip II, ruled 1556 to 1598, moved the Spanish court to Madrid in 1561. Philip had the Retiro enlarged under the direction of his architect Juan Bautista de Toledo, who also formally laid out tree-lined avenues. The gardens were extended in the 1620s, when Gaspar de Guzman, Count Duke of Olivares, gave the king several tracts of adjacent land for the court's recreational use. Olivares, with the king's permission, drew up plans for a royal residence far more grand than the existing villas, which had been built for Roman nobles. Citation needed. Although this second royal residence was to be built in what were then outlying areas of Madrid, it would also be in an ideal location, not far from the existing Alcazar. In the 1630s, the palace buildings were constructed under the supervision of the architects Giovanni Battista Crescenzi and Alonso Carbonell. Two of the buildings remain today: the Casen del Buen Retiro, which served as a ballroom, and the Hall of Realms. The Count Duke of Olivares commissioned the park in the 1630s. It was designed by Cosimo Lotti, a landscaper and engineer who had previously worked on the layout of the Boboli Gardens. The layout of the gardens were defined by key water features, including the Great Pond, the Great Canal, the Narrow Channel, and the Chamfered or Bellflower Pond. Buen Retiro became the center of Habsburg court life for much of the Spanish Golden Age. During the reigns of Philip IV and Charles II, several plays were performed in the park for the royal family and the court. Citation needed. Paseo de la Argentina, lake, boats, and the Alfonso XII Monument. The gardens were initially neglected after the death of Philip IV in 1665, but have been restored and changed on many occasions. Philip V ordered the creation of a parterre, the only French-style garden in the complex. During the reign of Ferdinand VI, Buen Retiro was the setting for Italian operas. Charles III, r. 1759 to 1788, ordered the replacement of the old walls with wrought iron railings. The Buen Retiro Palace was used until the era of Charles III. Juan de Villanueva's astronomical observatory was built during the reign of Charles IV, r. 1788 to 1808. Most of the palace and its gardens were destroyed during the Peninsular War, 1807 to 1814, when the troops of the First French Empire built the citadel of Madrid on park grounds. The park went through many changes during Queen Isabella II's reign. More trees were planted and previously unplanted areas were landscaped. In 1868, when Queen Isabella was overthrown in the Glorious Revolution, the gardens became publicly owned. In 1883, the park hosted the Exposition Nacional de Minería. 14 hectares of the park served as fairgrounds of the 1887 Philippines Exposition, which included a human zoo. At the beginning of the 20th century, the monument to Alfonso XII of Spain, designed by José Grasriera, was built next to the pond. Countless statues, fountains, and commemorative monuments have filled the park, converting it into an open-air sculpture museum. New gardens were created during the 1930s and 1940s, attributed to Chief Gardener Cecilio Rodriguez, who also built the Rose Garden features. Rosalita Rose Garden, Casita del Pescador. Close to the northern entrance of the park is the Estanque del Retiro, Retirement Pond, a large artificial pond. Nearby is the monument to King Alfonso XII, featuring a semicircular colonnade and an equestrian statue of the monarch on top of a tall central core. The Rosalita Rose Garden is an early 20th century feature inspired by the Bagatelle Rose Garden in the Bois de Boulogne. Beside the roses stands the Fountain of the Fallen Angel, erected in 1922, whose main sculpture El Angel Cato is a work by Ricardo Belver, 1845 to 1924, inspired by a passage from John Milton's Paradise Lost, 5, which represents Lucifer falling from heaven. It is claimed that this statue is the only known public monument of Satan. 6. Better source needed. The few remaining buildings of the Buen Retiro Palace, including Casen del Buen Retiro and the Salon de Reinos, now house museum collections. The Casen has a collection of 19th and 20th century paintings, including art by the Spanish painter Joaquín Sorolla. Since assuming its role as a public park in the late 19th century, Buen Retiro Park has been used as a venue for various international exhibitions. Several themed buildings have remained as a testament to such events, including the Mining Building, popularly known as the Velázquez Palace, 1884, by architect Ricardo Velázquez Bosco, who designed the Palacio de Cristal Crystal Palace, a glass pavilion inspired by the Crystal Palace in London, undoubtedly the garden's most extraordinary building. Built along with its artificial pond in 1887 for the Philippine Islands exhibitions, the Palacio de Cristal was first used to display flower species indigenous to the archipelago. The landscape-style gardens in the former Campo Grande are also a reminder of the international exhibitions that have taken place here in the past. The Paseo de la Argentina, also known as Paseo de las Estatuas, Statue Walk, is decorated with some of the statues of kings from the royal palace, sculpted between 1750 and 1753. There are art galleries in the Crystal Palace, Palacio de Velázquez, and Casa de Vacas. Also in the Retiro Park is the Forest of Remembrance, Bosque del Recuerdo, a memorial monument to commemorate the 191 victims of the 2004 Madrid train bombings. Activities. Every Sunday from late May through early October, the Banda Sinfónica de Madrid gives free midday concerts from the bandstand in the park near the Calle de Alcalá. Manuel Lilo Torregrosa composed Kiosco del Retiro for this bandstand. Citation needed. The park features an annual book fair where people can drop off or sell their used books, magazines, or newspapers. 8 events throughout the year include concerts, fireworks shows, and holiday festivals and cultural events. Retiro Park has specific outdoor exercise areas for young and old people. The elderly exercise area includes stretching equipment and bicycle pedals. The youth area includes bars for triceps dips, pull-ups, and sit-ups, as well as large stones that locals have brought to use as weights. Around the Retiro Pond Lake, many puppet shows, street performers, and fortune tellers perform. Rowboats can be rented to paddle around the estanque, and horse-drawn carriages are available. Retiro is home to multiple city-managed sports courts, 10, and several playground areas. The inside of the Palacio de Cristal has been modified to include a stone slide. Major paths and walkways in the park are used by families, runners, bikers, and rollerbladers.
This monument, I don't know who is on the horse in the top of this monument, but it looks very beautiful. Looks very beautiful. Have a lot of statues. Is cop statues. Lot of cop statues. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Line. looks very old, historic.
Pues un poquito y bajas, hay una bajada y luego tienes primero la casa, hay un palacio que a la izquierda, una casita, y después al fondo tienes el Palacio de Cristal.
Have the glass house, glass.
¿Ya?
Have a glass house.
Sí, sí.
Where?
Muy grande. Palacio.
Where? Is it here? Over there? Inside? Oh, okay. Thank you. Spanish. Most cannot speak English, but very nice. This very nice. So everything is cheap here. Very cheap. Beautiful building, you see. Beautiful monument. This beautiful monument. Monumental. This monumental. Monumental. Oh, built in 1901. So have a long history. 1901. 1901. Hello.
Hello.
Can you speak English?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm traveler from United States.
Yeah.
I want to know the guy on the horse in the top of this monument is who?
Is the King Alfonso XII.
He is a king or is a general?
Also a general. He's the king and also
Also
general.
general.
Yeah.
Oh, what time? Oh, what? Oh my God. Sorry.
1930s to 19.
Excuse me, so where's the glass house? Glass house?
Yes, the glass house, I know.
Where?
I'm not sure. I think it's on the left. I don't know very well this part.
Oh,
Sorry, we are going.
I should ask us.
Yeah, everybody's with their phone and nobody listen to.
Ask somebody. Yes, sir. He said this way.
Yes, that way. Is you have to go. You see that woman that is crossing?
Yeah.
The first on the left, go right, and you are going to.
Oh, you mean the first this place go make the left?
The first on the left, you go right, and on the left you have the big house. You are going to see. There is a big park.
Oh.
Okay, and you are going to see.
Thank you.
200
Have a nice day.
200 meters. But this one, not the next one, okay?
Okay. Oh my God. In Spanish people maybe 10%, maybe 20% can speak English. Some can listen. That day I bought the tickets in train station. A lady, she cannot speak friendly, but she can listen. I told something she can, so I told her the train station gave me the ticket is too late. 11:30 I will go to the Prado. Too late. If you speak English, they're not happy. They're not happy. They is not happy. I ask who? I wish I can speak Spanish. Ernest Hemingway, like Spain. He can speak. Excuse me, where's the glass house?
Right there. You go ahead and you see it's right there in the right.
Oh, just close to
Yes,
it.
you go ahead, you will see it.
Thank you. This is 5 points. 5 points. First, Spanish people's living standard is low compared with the United States. Second, Spanish people very nice, very treat foreign traveler nice. Third, they spend a lot of time to enjoy their life. Even they are not very rich, but they feel they are comfortable, feel happy. They spend a lot of time go to the cafe or restaurant. They cheat with each other. They have the party. Every night, especially weekend, lot of tables around the street, very narrow street, and in front of a store, lot of people sit in around the tables, drink beer, drink wine. Wine is so cheap, and talk, chat with each other, and oh my God, close. This close. Oh my God, close. Not open. Oh, glass house close. This made me very, very, very disappointed. This is in front of pond of the glass building. Glass building is totally closed. Okay. Totally collapsed. Made me very disappointed. So this is the goal. Most wear very beautiful dress, and this is very historic lifestyle, and in United States, people not wear so fashionable, very casual. American very casual, and also always use the